Only a fool or someone under the express direction of one could have thought to hit send on what you published on Truth Social last night. And I think that we should read it together, Mr. President, shall we? Okay, here's what you wrote. You wrote, I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have all been fighting me for years, especially by the fact that they
Guys, already he started off with a lie. They haven't been fighting him for years. They've been pretty much disagreeing with him and holding him accountable for at least like the past 8 months. So already he's starting it off being disingenuous.
think it is wonderful for Iran, the number one state sponsor of terror, to have a nuclear weapon because they have one thing in common. Low IQs. They are stupid people. They know it, their families know it, and everyone else knows it too.
Oh, Lord. Guys, now that you disagree with him and you're holding him accountable, you have low IQ. And he said your families knows it, they know it, and everybody else knows it too. Man, guys, Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson are exponentially more intelligent than Donald Trump. And by him saying this, I mean, this is so stupid and very childish. This is like fourth grade. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting like the nanny boo boo vibes. Nanny boo boo. I mean, like, this is so childish. I mean, this is actually sad.
Look at their past. Look at their record. They don't have what it takes, and they never did. They've all been thrown off television, lost their shows, and aren't even invited on TV because nobody cares about them. They are nut jobs, troublemakers, and they will say anything necessary for some free and cheap publicity. Now they think they can get some clicks because they have third-rate podcasts, but nobody's talking about them.
You're talking about them. And guys, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, and Megyn Kelly, they're the biggest voices on the right, especially Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson. So I don't know what he's talking about. Once again, he's being very dishonest. Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson, they get millions of views, especially Candace Owens. Hell, it's safe to say that Candace Owens is the top voice on the right. Now, I don't always agree with Candace Owens. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no real big Candace Owens fan, but I'm not a hater at the same time. I can give credit when credit is due. Candace Owens, she's doing the damn thing. She's the biggest voice on the right. Straight up.
And their views are the opposite of MAGA, or I wouldn't have won the presidential election in a landslide. Okay, let's park it there, right? Let's just chew on that portion right there first, because it is a stunning break from reality.
Right.
I'll ask the question, do you have any idea why it was, Mr. President, that your old tweets, the sentences you used to say, which were typically definitely insults back in 2015, but do you ever wonder why they worked? I can help you. Ready? It's because they were rooted in some element of truth. Okay. So if you called Rosie O'Donnell unattractive, or when you said Hillary Clinton should be in prison, it played to the crowd because although many people thought it was inappropriate and beneath the dignity of a politician.
But here's the thing, it's very childish though. So why even insult people? I mean, that is so elementary and adolescent for the president of the United States to do stuff like this. I mean, seriously, think about this, guys. All the problems that we have in America, for is the serious issues that we're having in America right now, he finds the time to go and send tweets and insult people and call people names. This is so silly and so petty and childish and infantile. I've never seen anything like this from any other president, from any other world leader for that matter.
It was based in truth, right? Hillary Clinton's done some things. Now, you can call Megyn Kelly a great many things. I have definitely had my political disagreements with her over the years. Low IQ? Really? Tucker Carlson, low IQ? Me, low IQ? The three of us unsuccessful somehow? When you write stuff like that, you just demonstrate nothing but your own irrationality. It just doesn't land.
Facts. Because when you say stuff like that, when you hurl insults like that, that's not even true. Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, and Candace Owens are low IQ. It's not even true. And then when you say stuff like that, it says more about you than it does them.
Nobody cares about them anymore. Really? You're the leader of the free world and you're tweeting about us. I think that means somebody cares.
Right. He says nobody cares what they have to say, but he's tweeting about them. So he took time out his day to talk about them, but at the same time, he says nobody cares about them.
Actually, what nobody cares about anymore and what you seem to have an inability to comprehend is that traditional cable news no longer moves the needle. Cable
Facts.
TV is a dying medium. FDR, he used the radio, right? His voice, the fireside chats, it worked. It moved audiences when it was new.
Facts. Nobody gives a damn about cable media no more. Like mainstream media, I'll give like in another 5 to 10 years, mainstream media will be non-existent. Everybody's into independent media. People, it's been a study that people look at YouTube for their news more than they look at mainstream media. Mainstream media is dead.
And when the world transitioned there, and then suddenly it was the dawn of television, JFK's good looks on the screen, that served him. And he used that. Once again, fast forward to today, and the world is technologically advancing. Yet you're launching insults at what you don't comprehend. Joe Rogan is not going to do Fox News hits. Do you understand this? He is not trying to get on CNN. None of us are. I don't know how else to help you understand. You are quite literally mocking people because they comprehend something that you don't. Tucker Carlson is more powerful than you. Deep down, I think you know that. And I think you resent that, which is proven by your next lines. Let's read on. You continue, MAGA agrees with me and just gave CNN a 100% approval rating of Trump, not hand-flailing fools like Tucker Carlson who couldn't even finish college. He was a broken man when he got fired from Fox, and he's never been the same. Perhaps
Charlie Kirk didn't finish college. Do you think the same thing about him?
he should see a good psychiatrist. Okay. Obviously, Tucker Carlson is in his prime. The whole world understands that. That sentence, he couldn't even finish college. Are you aware that your base is comprised of blue-collar workers who never went to college? Many who never so much wanted to go to college, never dreamed it. The farmers, the ranchers, the plumbers, the electricians, the people who work with their hands, you now stick your nose up to all of those people? Do you know who else didn't go to college? Charlie Kirk didn't go to college. Those men, many, I would say, a lot of the men and women that you and Pete Hegseth want to send to their deaths in the Middle East, many of them, probably most of them, didn't go to college. And let me be perfectly clear here when I say that each and every one of them is infinitely more smart and more capable than you and the people that you surround yourself with in this moment. But let's continue, because CNN says you've got 100% support. You write, or Megyn Kelly, who nastily asked me the now famous only Rosie O'Donnell question, or crazy Candace Owens, who accuses the highly respected First Lady of France of being a man when she is not, and will hopefully win lots of money in the ongoing lawsuit. Actually, to me, the First Lady of France is a far more beautiful woman than Candace. In fact, it's not even close.
Man. Guys, now I'm just going to assume that he's just trying to be funny right there. But truthfully, all this shit is not even funny. I mean, a lot of this shit he's saying is not even true, not even close to be true. Brigitte Macron is more attractive than Candace Owens. I mean, like, this is so insane and so childish. Like, dude, you're the president of the United States. Why are you up late at night tweeting and sending messages to people and trolling people online? I mean, this is so petty and infantile. It's sad that this is what he's become. Seriously. And because so many people backed him, so many people believed in what he campaigned on, and he's amounted up to this.
This Brigitte Macron, who did you write that sentence for? Not even Brigitte Macron and Emmanuel Macron applauded that sentence, okay? They said, incroyable. It doesn't help. Sometimes propaganda, when it's too naked, actually just hurts the cause that it purports to support. What is your obsession with Brigitte? This Brigitte Macron in the swimsuit, you think that you can command people, men,
Ugh.
straight men, to suddenly think that Brigitte is hot? Did you date Jean-Michel Trogneau? Are you gay? Why are you so obsessed calling me from the White House? Stop talking about Brigitte. Is it a physical attraction truly that you had there back when he was better looking, I suppose? Did you sleep with him when he was a man? Do you think people care? To your point about, I hope she wins money since it's all you see, gold, shekels. Do you think your base cares when the subject matter is children that are being statutorily raped by their supervisors? Do you understand that no one in MAGA, in true MAGA, cares about money above truth and protecting children? Did you connect that dot when we revolted against you saying, what about the Epstein files? That seems to be a theme with you. Protecting people who harm children. Why do you keep doing that? Why do you want people to be sued for standing up to that class? We continue. Let's go back to your message conclusively, right? Or bankrupt Alex Jones, who says some of the dumbest things and lost his entire fortune, as he should have. It's all about money for you, Trump, isn't it? For his horrendous attack on the families of the Sandy Hook shooting victims, ridiculously claiming that it was a hoax. These so-called pundits are losers, and they always will be. Now, fake news CNN, who you literally, you just cited as saying you had 100% support. So are they fake or are they real, Trump? Now, the fake news CNN, the failing New York Times, and all of the other radical left news organizations are hailing them and giving them positive press for the first time in their lives. They are not MAGA, they are losers. Just trying to latch onto MAGA. As president, I could get them on my side anytime I want. But when they call, I don't return their calls because I'm too busy on world and country affairs. And after a few times, they go nasty, just like Marjorie Trader Brown. But I no longer care about that stuff. I only care about doing what's right for our country. MAGA is about winning and strength in not allowing Iran to have nuclear weapons. MAGA is about making America great again, and these people have no idea how to do that, but I do, because the United States is now the hottest country anywhere in the world. President Donald J. Trump. Was that written by Mark Levin, like when he was 6? Or who put this message together? The hottest country in the world because we're bombing kids for no reason, because we just killed 150 schoolgirls for no reason, because you guys just lied about 6 of our servicemen who died. And they had to leak that to CBS News, that you were lying about what was happening. Is that what makes us hot? Is Hot Girl Summer being led by Brigitte Macron and people who attack people, other journalists, for telling the truth? What's going on? Who put this message together for you?
Right, because it seems like a little child put this message together for him. And guys, like I said earlier, out of all the serious things we have going on in America, all the serious ass issues that we have going on, he finds the time to do dumbass shit like this. This is so petty, and I can't even say it enough. This is so petty and childish and infantile. I have so many words to describe what Donald Trump is doing. And he's so out of touch that he doesn't even realize that his base, they don't even take him seriously no more. You see, people like uh, like uh, the guy in Russia and the prime minister in China, people take those guys seriously. The leader of North Korea, people take those guys seriously. These guys are nothing to be fucked around with. But you can't really say that with Trump, though. You can't really say that about him because he's always acting stupid and childish all the time. It's almost like he's like an 80-year-old child.
Right, Candace, you were born for such a time as this. I never imagined I'd say the following words, but you are my hero. Thank you for having larger balls than Macron's husband and Trump combined. You made one of my worst days better. I'm sorry you're having, I don't want this to be your worst day. And I don't think that anyone should feel like mad at Trump, because that is such a worse condition to be in where he is at, right? Like you, I don't know, sort of made a deal with the devil because you wanted to be back into power, but actually you have no power and everybody knows that. So we just get to watch you dwindle, That's what it feels like. We're just watching the shrinking of a man, and all that's left is, I don't know, ranting like he's Mark Levin and being Mark Levin, yeah, this is what the crowd wants, and being shown polls that they're behind 100% support you. That is just so far removed from reality that that to me is like a life sentence, right? That's a prison of sorts. Sneeko, nice to have you here. He writes, Trump was Sleepy Joe all along. I don't even want to give him the excuse, though. I genuinely believe that Joe Biden had dementia, and at least he can say that, right? At least he can say that I had dementia. Trump shouldn't be handed that excuse. He didn't have dementia. He betrayed us, right? In his right mind, he betrayed us, and he did it for more money, for deals, for the opportunity to be in the White House again, whatever it was. He sold us out, and we just have to sort of sit with that and face that reality.
That's true. That is so true. You see, and on top of that, guys, he's doubled his net worth while his base is suffering. Trump betrayed his base. Let's just call a spade a spade. Trump betrayed his motherfucking base. He got your vote, and he doesn't care about you no more. He doesn't need you anymore. How do you feel about your vote now, MAGA? Everybody who's MAGA, how do you feel about your vote now? Trump betrayed you. While you're out here uh, losing your homes, losing your jobs, and having to close down your businesses, he's doubled his net worth and left you in the dust. He has your vote, and he doesn't need you anymore. Let me know what you think in the comments, y'all. This your boy Mazzo Speaks, MAZ. Like and subscribe, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.